Ring, see the banner go up.
I felt great. It was a unbelievable experience. Tough to put into words, and just being out there and feeling the electricity of the crowd was special. It was just wow. We had to play a game after that, but very rusty in the first half. But second half we hit our stride and played our brand of basketball, and were able to get a good win.
Yeah, Kevin, these games can be difficult because there's so much emotion before you can play. Happened 2 years ago when you guys all made your debut.
Right.
So then tonight you come out in the second half and just blow them out. What does that say? What does that say about this team?
Yeah, I was talking to Kyrie about it at the end of the bench. I said, towards the end of the game, I said we've come a long way since that first game 2 years ago, where we didn't really know who we were. We didn't really have an identity, and that's been part of not only this preseason, but the entire summer, a culmination of a lot of things, just putting it all together and knowing who we are as a team, knowing our identity, and knowing that we still have a lot of levels to continue to grow to, but we feel like we're in a good place right now. We just have to keep on the gas pedal, so to speak.
Kevin, as the names were being called out and the rings were being handed out, could you just talk about what your reflections were on as you watched your teammates and then obviously your name get called and you went and accepted your ring?
It's very cool. A lot of people go into a lot of things go into this. A lot of people go into this whole process, and it was cool to see them accommodated for and them accounted for, I should say. Our front office getting their rings, all the people that work on our travel staff, sort of, people like that, but also Dante Jones, being here, a lot of guys that weren't here tonight that'll get their rings that might have ended up on different teams. So, it was great. Not only those 12, 11, 12 guys that got their rings tonight, but just everyone involved, everyone that deserved it and was behind the scenes working.
When you see your play that happened in Game 7 celebrated just as much as LeBron's block and just as much as Kyrie's shot. Well, yes, but you see it go up there in that montage. And what does that mean to you to have that signature moment?
It's great to be a part of really those three plays. But I mean, maybe the most, I don't know, you could probably say most important block. I mean, the most impressive I've ever witnessed or been a part of. You replay that play a 1,000 times, it'll never, it almost takes your breath away how impressive that play was. And then, Kyrie's play is, you look at that and, it's one of those plays where you're in your driveway at home and you're 5, 6, 7 years old, just picking up the basketball and you're counting down and you hit a step back shot or hit a big shot to win the game. That was an unbelievable play, and then stopping a guy that was the unanimous MVP, 2-time in a row MVP. So it was a big play, and I was happy to be part of it.
You guys talked about the ceremony, Kevin, being a time for reflection. In that moment, what were you thinking about that?
Just everything it took to get to this point. It was definitely a very happy ceremony tonight. A very look back, and it was great to reflect on everything that we've done, but also knowing that we had to play a game tonight. But just overall joy and happiness and experiencing this moment tonight.
What impact? Is that me, or were you playing the passing lanes?
Me? Three steals. Yeah.
3 steals.
There's a couple times where let Melo get off a shot. There was a pin down on a pick and roll, and he'd come off. I should have been up a little bit farther on the pick and roll, and I wasn't. So a couple of those I was up and was able to get back into the passing lane and get a couple steals. So that's something I'll continue to try to do, and we felt like we had a good game plan tonight.
What impact, or is there an impact on what is happening in the city right now with the Indians and how well they're doing and just the vibe in the city? Does that have an impact on the way you guys play, or just even this camaraderie you have with each other, with your fans?
Yeah, I mean, we know if we get our fans involved, they're gonna love us. We fight. They're gonna come out and show out every single night. So we feel like we have a great home court advantage here, getting our crowd involved, but also. Today was very special naturally because you got the game on behind you, and we're hoping the Indians win.
What are you gonna do with that champagne, that ridiculous champagne bottle?
Swish said we were gonna spray it, but that didn't happen. I don't know. I guess we didn't have all like the tarps up, but I'll go home and drink it.
Can you flash a ring a little bit? See you playing with it.
Jeez.
Can you guys a little more?
Cool. You got the skyline on there.
Players say.